of our challenge. Now, tomorrow and Sunday, you got a lot of homework to do. All right. Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody is doing um, all right on this Friday. We made it to another Friday. It is May the 22nd. Time is winding up. We might sing that Sunday morning. Good morning, everybody. Y'all come on in. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hope everybody's doing all right this morning. Let's go, guys. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Get your notebook. Get your notebook. You ought to have a notebook. You ought to have a notebook. PayPal.me/DrWalterSim/16. You ought to have a notebook. Live it motivated. Get your notebook, journal. You ought to have a notebook. Let's go. Let's go. It is good for us to be here. Let's go. Oh, I couldn't wait to get here this morning. This is our last day of talking. Let's go. There we go. There we go. There we go. You ought to have a notebook. Good morning. Hey, Miss Vanessa. How you doing? TGIF. Are y'all ready? Oh, we're going to talk. We're going to talk this morning. We're going to talk this morning. Because you've been armed with a lot of information in the last 19 days, last month challenge. So what are you going to do with this knowledge that you have gained? And we'll talk about that in a minute. But are y'all ready? Good morning. What's up, Tori Truitt? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, y'all. Here we go. Well, hello again, everybody. Happy Fabulous Friday. Happy Fantastic Friday. Happy Finish Friday. It is good for us to be here. I hope you got your notebook, Tori. You need to get your copy of I Declare Love. PayPal.me slash DrWalterSim/35. And that'll get you a book. And we're going to read from this in a minute. It's going to get you a book and it's going to get you a journal. And then you DM me your mailing address. We have had such a good time this month in our challenge. It's been good, hasn't it? This is supposed to be day 19. Today is the 22nd. That's supposed to be a 9. That's supposed to be a 9. That's supposed to be a 9. Hold on, let me see. That's supposed to be a 9. We'll deal with that later. Supposed to be a 9. Today is day 19. The days are going by so fast. Listen, guys, do this for me also. For a limited time, for only $37 a month, you're going to be able to be a part of my private group. Now, well, I'm going to let it run another week, next week at the end, June the 1st. Now, that's going to go up to 97. And we're going to talk about a whole lot of things next week as we get ready to go to our next challenge. And I'm going to talk about that in a minute as well. Dr. Sims, what am I going to get? You can get a free ebook, Walk in Purpose, Grow Rich. You're going to get a Living Motivated, Get Your Notebook Journal. You're going to get a weekly motivational email that's going to include a video, audio. The first email you're going to get is Positive Mental Attitude. That is a good email. And then you're going to be part of my monthly mastermind. I have a private Facebook group, Living on Purpose Coaching private group. And what are we going to talk about Tuesday night? We're going to do a deeper dive into Do You Love Yourself? And there are a lot of people, good morning, evangelists, there are a lot of people still challenged with loving themselves, all right? And so we're going to talk about that, but the only way you can be a part of that, you got to be part of my private group. So go to bit.ly/DocMozone and sign up. It's only $37 a month. I was in Ross yesterday. Miss Vanessa, we went to Ross today, and I was practicing my social distancing and all that, but I walked in the door and I was like, so we got $37 a month because coaches battle two things: affordability and accessibility. I got a client call right after this. And so this time has been all right for Dr. Sims because I have been about my purpose. I have been blessing people, and I've been about my purpose. And if you do not have your book, we just got a shipment in a couple of days ago. We got some more books, and I'm going to read from that in a moment. I'm going to read from day 6 because it just ties into what we're talking about. Hey, evangelist, and I cannot stress this enough, guys. And I want you to hear me as I read. I cannot stress this enough. Surround yourself with positive, like-minded people. Surround yourself with positive, like-minded people. I cannot stress that enough. We do not know the extent of the ramifications hanging around the wrong people, i.e., especially negative people. People that their whole agenda is to bring other people down. Ms. Vanessa and I were talking about this the other day. Is some people's agenda to always find the negative of what you're doing? You feel me? It's just like with Jesus. We talked. Then we talked Wednesday night. He healed the impotent man, had been paralyzed for 38 years. Jesus heals him. Rise, take up your bed and walk. Does thou want to be made whole? Rise, take up your bed and walk. He got up. And instead of the Jews glorying, being happy that you got one less man on welfare. Good morning, Patrice. You got one less man on welfare. Who healed you? We want to know who healed you. I don't know his name. And Jesus swung back around and said, don't tell nobody. You just go and sin no more. And then he went back to the Jews and said, oh, it is Jesus. Oh, it is Jesus. It's Jesus in my soul. Okay. I just got another knock. I got some more books. Put on the porch. So there are people in your life. You walking, you're reading, you're sharpening your piece of iron. You finally know what you want, and there are gonna be some naysayers. It's gonna be some negative people. It's gonna be some looker-ons that are gonna criticize what you're doing now to take your life to another level. You don't need to hang around those people. Day 6 of I Declare Love. Today I declare, I will only surround myself with positive people. I will only let people in my world who are uplifting, encouraging, nurturing, loving, and kind. I will be deliberate in my relationships with like-minded people. I embrace the concept of community with people who live on purpose. I apply the Ruth principle. What have we talked about all week? Ruth, Naomi, and Boaz. Psalms 133:1 again says, behold how good and pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. That's Psalms 133:1. The Ruth principle, Ruth 1:16. I told y'all to read Ruth 1-4. Don't press me to leave you and stop following you. But wherever you go, I will go. And wherever you stay, I will stay. Your people will be my people, and your God will be my God. Big Mama always told us that birds of a feather flock together. She was simply saying that like-minded people hang out with each other. One of the assignments I give my clients is to get a sheet of paper and split it down the middle. I've added that to the homework list. On the right side, they are to put the names of the positive people in their lives, and on the left side, the names of the negative people in their lives. It never fails. My clients always report that the number of negative people outweigh the number of positive people. To their amazement, they realize they spend more time with the negative people than they do with the positive people. I simply suggest to them that they make sure they are only building lasting relationships with the positive people and limit interactions with negative people. In my first book, Living Motivated, I reported we have thousands of thoughts every day, and the majority of these thoughts are negative. Now multiply that by the number of negative people you're surrounded with. This is why it is imperative you need to make sure the people that you hang around are positive people. Come on, Patrice. Dr. Sims, why should I even be concerned with who I'm surrounded by? It is important because positive people keep you focused on what is really important. They do not get entangled with the warfare of everyday life. They are always looking for the bright side and the positive slant of every situation. Wait, Dr. Sam, what is the Ruth Principle? Y'all ought to know what that is. Hey, Miss Davis. Wait, Dr. Sam, what is the Ruth Principle? I'm so glad you stopped me. Remember when Naomi told her two daughters-in-law to simply stay in Moab? She couldn't have any more sons, and she did not have anything to give Ruth or Orpah. Orpah cried, wailed, and gnashed her teeth, but stayed in Moab. However, Ruth simply said, wherever you go, I'm going. Your people would be my people, and your God would be my God. Little did Ruth know that her Boaz was waiting on her. If you hang around the right people, blessings will be waiting on you. What is our prayer? Lord, please help me to surround myself with like-minded people who have my best interests at heart. I've added 2 homework assignments to your list. I've added 2 homework assignments. Number 12, and this is what you do tomorrow and Sunday. Take out a sheet of paper and split it down the middle. On the right, put the positive people in your life. On the left, the negative. Minimize contact with the left side. And what did we say? What did we say the other day about peace of mind? What did I say about peace of mind? Whoever gives you the most peace of mind should get the most of your time. And that's a quote. And my piece of that says, peace of mind is priceless. This is Mental Health Awareness Month. And I think that's what we're going to do next week. We're going to spend time talking about mental health awareness next week. That's what we're talking about next week, mental health awareness. We're going to spend Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of next week and Friday. We're going to talk about mental health next week. All next week. So we're talking mental health next week. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Oscar. Hey, Robin. Hey, Patrice. We're talking mental health next week. So your homework this weekend, take out a sheet of paper and you go through Facebook, you go through Instagram, you go through your phone, you go through your business relations, your personal relations. Take out a sheet of paper and split it down the middle. And if you don't have a copy of I Declare Love, you need to get a copy today. That book is fire. And there's no table of contents because you do one declaration a day for 21 days. That book is fire. So you get a sheet of paper, split it down the middle. On the right, who are the positive people in your life? Dr. Sam, help me with that. Who adds and multiplies in your life? Who blesses you? And on the left, put all the negative people, the ones that subtract, divide, the haters, and the naysayers. Minimize your contact with the left side only on an as-needed basis. And the last thing I want you to think about this weekend, what do you want? Hey, Robin, what do you want? I ask my clients one of the questions in my pre-coach form, what do you want? Write this in your notes. When you decide what you want, that dictates your action plan. You got to decide what you want. I talked to a colleague yesterday, and I said, make sure y'all on the same page going forward. Have a real conversation. What is it that we want? We're not dating. We're going to talk about that in the seminar Wednesday night. We're not dating. We're grown. We ain't in high school no more. We're not in high school anymore. What do you want? And you're talking about, well, I'm just out here balling and shot calling. I'm just having fun. Well, you can't have fun with my heart because I take love seriously. Come on, somebody. I need some help this morning. Give me a 1 if you're with me. Guys, I cannot stress this enough. You do not realize the ramifications of negativity. Negativity is short-circuiting many of your blessings. Amen. I understand, evangelists. Busy, focused people understand busy, focused people are busy, focused people. Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. Are y'all with me? Let me share this with you. What are you doing? What's homework assignment number 8. What have you done to improve you during this pandemic? This pandemic has been going on now almost 70 days. What have you done to improve you during this pandemic? If you do not come out of this shutdown more on fire, more deliberate, more determined to live on purpose, more excited about life, you haven't lacked time. You have lacked desire and determination and discipline. That's what you've lacked. You haven't lacked time. Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. Do y'all feel me? And I want y'all to know, Robin, change is three-dimensional. Patrice. Now, Patrice just had a birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Miss Patrice. Happy birthday to you. So now that you started a new year, it will be foolish to do the same things in your former years that you want to do going forward. Change is three-dimensional, Patrice. You're either remaining the same, which I put in air quotes because you're getting older every moment, but nominally speaking, you're remaining the same. It changes three-dimensional. Either you're remaining the same, getting worse, or getting better. The choice is yours. We spend a lot of money on this shell. Cosmetic surgery, plastic surgery, bodily improvement, Botox, billion-dollar industry. But personal development is a million-dollar industry. What does that mean, Dr. Sims? We got a Nordstrom outfit, but a Dollar General spirit. And I was in Dollar General yesterday, so I'm not throwing no shade. I'm just saying. People spend money on what they want. Because people tell me all the time. Well, Dr. Sims, I don't know if I can afford you. Well, okay, I designed something that's affordable. If that's your issue, if that's the only hang up between you getting better, working with me, and staying like you are, I'm capping that at $37 a month. Now, it's going to go up to $97. So people tell me all the time, Dr. Sims, I can't afford you. Okay, I've designed something affordable. So what's your excuse now? What's your excuse now? You really just don't want to get better. When people throw off and say, well, Dr. Sims, I just can't afford you right now. That's just not in my budget right now. So it's in your budget to stay just like you are. Because what price tag, you can't really pay me. What price tag can you put on somebody giving you a word that's going to revolutionize your life? Revolutionize your life. Which leads me to my next point. You have heard people say, you hear people say all the time, oh, knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. Do you know how much stuff we know? Do you know how much stuff you know? You know a whole lot of stuff. So my quote says, guys, my quote says, knowledge alone is not power. Let that marinate. Knowledge alone is not power. So I throw a flag on that statement. Knowledge is power. No. Knowledge alone is not power. Application is where the power is. Come on, somebody. I'd rather work with somebody that's got a few tools and using every one to their maximum ability than work with somebody that's got a tool shed full of tools but not using any of them. Come on, somebody. See, it's not about how much you know. It's about how you're using all the knowledge that you have at your disposal. Come on, somebody. We have a friend, Sunitha, Patrice's cousin. Sunitha baked a chocolate cake the other day. Now, she had flour, she had the egg, she had the butter, she had the milk, she had the vanilla extract, she had the chocolate icing. Now, all of those, hey, Cynthia, all of those ingredients by themselves does not a cake make. You got to mix it all together and put it in the oven at the right temperature, and in 65 minutes with some Bluebell ice cream, you having a party. So I want y'all to know you got all the ingredients to live a good life and to love yourself. But what are you going to do with it? Come on, somebody. What are you going to do with all the tools that I have given you over the last 19 days? Homework assignments. Have you done the mirror self-talk? Have you stood in front of a mirror and said, God loves you and I love you? Have you posted a picture on Facebook and tagged it with Dr. Sim, Ugly Challenge, and Self-Love? Have you written a forgiveness letter for all the poor choices you've made? Have you done your negativity scrub and put all the negativity stuff in a box? Have you written down the things that you're putting up with that you need to stop putting up with? Have you scheduled a me day? Have you done your relationship analysis, the pros and cons? What did you learn? Were you in love? Why did you break up? And have you given your heart time enough to heal? Have you done anything to improve yourself during this quarantine time? Have you listed your standards? Have you listed your negotiables and non-negotiables? Have you read Ruth 1 through 4? Have you answered the question, are you ready to become uncomfortable? Now, 12 and 13, I just added, so you got the weekend to do 12 and 13. And if you want to see those list of homework assignments, email me, drsims@drwatersims.com, and I'll shoot you the homework assignment. All right? Okay? And I'll send you, if you want a copy of my presentation, email me and I'll send it to you. Okay? But what are you going to do? What are you going to do with all this knowledge? Have you forgiven yourself? And I just asked that in homework. I've never seen a broken heart in a cast. I've never seen a broken spirit in an air cast. I've seen broken body parts in the cast. My son broke his leg. He was 9. He was at a soccer camp, and a little dude kicked him in the leg, broke his leg. And we had to put him in a cast for 8 weeks. Then he had to go through rehab. When your heart and your trust is broken, you need some love rehab. And the first tool that you can use is forgiving yourself. We got about 10 more minutes. What questions do y'all have for me today? What questions do you have for me today? Are you ready to take your life to another level? Now, if you cannot work with me one-on-one, the next best thing is to get in my private group. Right here. Get in my private group. For a limited time, it's only $37 a month. Go to bit.ly/DocMozona. You can get 4 things. A free ebook, a journal, a weekly email, and a seat in my private coaching Facebook page, Living on Purpose Coaching. It's a private group that you can be put in if you sign up. If you don't love yourself, and these are just things that we recapping. These are things I've talked about over the last 19 days. If you don't love yourself, it is criminal to expect someone else to love you. And if you don't love yourself, you are not going to attract the right people. And let me tell you something about love. Love just comes out of nowhere. You have to focus on loving yourself. Come on, somebody. You got to focus on loving yourself. When you do that, oh, come on, somebody. When you love yourself, you attract who you are. That's why I am such an advocate, living on purpose. And like I said, next week we're going to work on mental health awareness. You got to get your mind right. Guys, I am clothed and in my right mind. Mental health is, it's priceless. Having peace of mind, priceless. Do y'all have any questions for me today? And remember guys, I cannot stress this enough. Change is 3-dimensional. You're remaining the same, you're getting worse, or you're getting better. The choice is yours. And again, I'm going to stress this. Knowledge alone is not power. Application is where the power is. Y'all screenshot that. And what have you done to work on you? Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. What have you done? I need some honesty. I need some transparency. I know what Angela Snell has been doing. I know what Patrice has been doing. I know what Miss Vanessa is doing. Robin, I want you in my private group. Patrice is coming. Angela coming. Sanitha coming. Robin, I want you part of my private group. 3 other people said, Dr. Sam, I'm joining next week. I'm like, yay. Somebody joined yesterday. So the counter is going up, and we want 300. I want a maximum of 300. The counter is going up every day. I'm so excited. Miss Truett, Tori is coming. And don't forget, order your copy of I Declare Love, and you're going to get a journal, and I'm going to autograph both of them. PayPal.me/drwalterSam/35. I'm so excited. I love using USPS.com, print out your label, and sending you a book. Guys, have a standard. Set a standard. Set a standard. We talked about this last week. Why is there so much pressure put on women to be perfect in every way when men can do what they want and it's acceptable? It's only acceptable because you accept it. That is only acceptable because you accept it. Robin, if you want me to give you $5 every Friday, and all I got is $1.50, but you accept that $1.50, is that my fault? You wanted $5. Your criteria is $5. I only have $1.50. But if you take the $1.50 and let me in, you can't then turn around and complain, oh, he only bring me $1.50. What's wrong? Who he think I am? Well, that's what you accepted. But if you said, I only want $5, and if I want to get in bad enough, I'm going to bring you $5. Y'all, come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. Do you feel me? Do you feel me? Do you feel me? So it's not on the men. It's not on the men, only on the men. The onus is really on the women, or men for that matter, depending on who is it that's accepting. You set a standard and hold your standard. Okay? Because when you don't hold your standard and settling, and we just recapping, settling turns into resentment, which leads to anger. And there are a lot of angry people today because they are settling. Okay, come on, somebody. Do y'all feel me? Set a standard. Hold your standard. We're going to talk about that more next week. Because, again, next Tuesday night, May the 26th, 7 p.m., we're going to do a deeper dive in Do You Love Yourself? And all next week, we're dealing with mental health awareness. Next week, that's what we're going to talk about, peace of mind. Dr. Sims, I am uptight. Dr. Sims, I am anxious. Dr. Sims, I am fearful. Dr. Sims, my mind is just racing. I'm unsettled. What do I do, Dr. Sims? Well, first of all, I think it all starts with gratitude. We're going to talk about all that next week. See, gratitude is an antidepressant. We probably do the grateful challenge next week. Lord, I am grateful. Are you thankful? So next week, mental health awareness, we're going to center it around being grateful. Mental health awareness. And we're going to start being grateful. And there's so much we can talk about when it comes to mental health. But the long and short of it is, I'm just going to ask one question next week. Are you grateful? All the things that are going on, Lord, I'm grateful. And thank you, Miss Vanessa. That's a perfect question. Do you love yourself enough to change? I am tired. When you become sick and tired of being sick and tired, you'll know it. And I got a few more minutes. I got to get ready for my client call at the bottom of the hour. Do you love yourself enough to change? And it's an inside job. And nobody will want for you what you should want for yourself. Evangelist, let me show this one more time. Knowledge alone is not power. Application is where the power is. See, a lot of people know stuff, but are you doing stuff? What does James say? What does James chapter 1 say? Be not only hearers of the word, absorbers of knowledge, but be ye also doers of the word. Okay, okay. That's why perfect practice makes perfect. You got to work on you today. Dr. Sam, Dr. Sam, Dr. Sam, I know, but I'm scared. Well, what are you really, what are you afraid of? Which is greater, the fear of remaining the same or the fear of changing? Which are you more afraid of? Okay. Okay. All right. All right. I'm so excited, y'all. I cannot wait till next week. So this weekend, do your homework. Let's go over the homework one more time. This weekend, do your homework. Do the mirror self-talk. Post a picture of you on Facebook. Write your forgiveness letter. Do a negative scrub. You got enough homework to last you all weekend. What are some of the things you're putting up with that you need to stop putting up with? Schedule a me day. Do your relationship analysis. What have you done to improve you during this pandemic? You need to be working with Dr. Sims. What are your standards? What are your negotiables and non-negotiables? Read Ruth chapters 1 through 4. Are you ready to become uncomfortable by stepping out of your comfort zone? The 2 new items, take a sheet of paper and split it down the middle. On the right side, put the positive people in your life. On the left, put the negative. And minimize contact with the left side. And the last question you can chew on is, what do you want? At the end of the day, what do you want? And be unapologetic. If that's what you want, that's what you want. And you have the right to get what you want. But you got to decide what you want first. And so, I mean, one of the most powerful questions you can ask people that stumps them, ask them, what do you want? And you get this deer in the headlight. What do you want? I don't know. I don't know. It's not on the menu. What do you want? God asked Solomon that question. Solomon, what do you want? And Solomon said, Lord, I just want more wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to lead your people. You have given me a promotion, and I need the fortitude, the mental capacity, the heart to lead your people. And God said, since you didn't ask for riches, I'm going to give you both. I'm going to bless you. There's never going to be anybody like Solomon. So what do you want today? What do you want? And that's something you need to chew on. And I'll see you Sunday for church, and I'll see you Monday for mental health awareness. And we're going to talk about gratitude Monday, starting Monday. If you haven't ordered your book, that's right, Knowledge, Applicate, there you go. There you go, perfect evangelist. Order your book. PayPal.me/DrWalterSims/35, and that covers shipping and handling. What do you want today? What do you want at the end of the day? I hope this challenge has been a blessing to you. I know it has blessed me. It has really been good. The last couple of challenges have been good. So next week, we're dealing with mental health awareness. Have you lost your mind? Are you depressed? We're going to go in next week. We're going to talk about mental health awareness next week. That's this month. And it starts with being grateful. Gratitude just can boom. It can just boom. You're talking about exponential. Boom, boom, boom. Lord, I am so grateful. Are you grateful today? Lord, I am so grateful. Are you grateful? Okay. All right. This has been real. Share this with 3 of your followers today that need to love themselves, and do your homework. Do your homework. All right. And I love y'all. Happy Friday, Facebook, Periscope, and YouTube. And look in that mirror today. And I want you to say, God loves you, Dr. Sims loves you, and I love you. And you can't do a thing about it. And as I always say, if you stay high on life, life is going to stay high on you.